Ibomana gente ayekene unozo nanobasi oluchita atụ adalụ ndị nnenu ekunu sikwe wee na-esoro anyị ya na-eme n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nketa bụ 14th of December 2023 awetakwelu n'ozi ife anyị na-akpọkwa ya bụ morning tea dịka ị na-esoro anyị na Eastern News 24 tata bụ 14th December 2023 morning tea. Biafran Prime Minister addressing the Biafran nations. Kasi ifoku na akwụkwọ anyị sị ka anyị gosi unu maka nkwa ikwelu na ga-enye unu update ọbụla bọbasta maka ebe a nọ and ya bụ ihe a na-eme ya bụ former brokers ya bụ ife anyị tinyekwere unu so dịka ị na-ege ya bụ ife ka baro ka ịtọ ntị na ana nụrụ ihe o kwuru na akwụkwọ ịgecha ya drop a comment gị on the comment section below. All right, over to you, sir.
And it is the reason why when Onyendu give message from the beginning, Ejiofor have destroyed every message that Onyendu gave. That would have give this particular struggle a better shape. Ejiofor destroyed it. Onyendu say, Samanekpa should pardon the affair. Ejiofor say over his dead body because he know he cannot buy me. He know he cannot deceive me. Ejiofor say over his dead body. He decided to start working with the criminals that he can deceive. He deceived Edoziaha. He deceived the Onyoshi in Kuwait, the Abbas, who is now running Kitikata. He deceived them. They collected money from Anambra politicians. They collected money from Soludo's in-law. They collected money. They are now opening office in Soludo's in-law. Every day, that Soludo in-law is giving them money. Sometimes he gives them 15 million. Sometimes he gives them small chakri money. And all these things were happening. I am talking to you now. The mission of Ejiofor is to destroy Biafra struggle. So let us read. They can start home. You can name it now. I don't need to. But I want us to read again. I have always been more frequent at home for the past few months, not because I was coming for any special ceremony, but because to discuss on achieving lasting peace in our region, which process had yielded appreciable success. When Ejiofor was writing this thing, they have concluded on kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When Ejiofor was writing this thing, they have concluded on kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor went and told the Muhammad Abbas in Kuwait that they have rounded on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of you listen to the audio now. That they have rounded up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the peaceful. That is yielded the peaceful, the desired peaceful result that Ejiofor was talking about. Because by the time they have attacked Ejiofor house and killed that commander, that's another piece. That's another success recorded, and they have already concluded on how to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they already rounded him up, which they are confessing. And I have played the audio. I have played the voice here. So you see, the success Ejiofor was writing back then when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still with us was because they have concluded the plan how to kidnap him. And all of you also listening to him, how he bragged. He said, come to Benin Republic and do program now. He challenged me that if I'm a man, I should come to Benin Republic to make broadcast so that they will round up on me too. You know when they are making all these things, they don't know when they confess. They say, if I am a man, I should come to Benin Republic. So, one moment.
Make another step. I try to lay my hands on the passport copy of our leader. Do you understand me? I made this move. Yes, I made this move. I got the passport copy of our leader. So what I did was I went to social media in order to stop the kind of rumor, the kind of misinformation going on, I have gotten that it was in Kenya. So I went on social media and normally said. But this time around, on that particular day he was adopted, I was on telephone with him. We spoke the first 45 minutes. We were discussing an issue, and he called me back again to continue the discussion like another 38 minutes. I don't forget that day. Then he told me, okay, later in the night, we will talk. That was 8:45 p.m. my local time. From that time, because he's somebody that we talk anytime. In fact, let me tell you something, Mazi. Sometimes I have to think.
I was expecting somebody. I was expecting somebody to actually comment this social media. I was expecting somebody to comment on this social media. Somebody actually PJB Creative Channel. Social media. You guys are funny.
Bishop Chukuma made a statement I read online. Few hours Onyendu was brought to Nigeria. I was shocked. So I said to myself, no, we have to wake up. These guys are about to destroy us. They are about to destroy us. I said, I have to wake up. I pick up the phone. I pick up the courage because I saw it was a heavy blackmail, because Reverend and Bishop Chukuma said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted through the Nigerian Intelligence Agency, NIA, with the help of some female. Do you understand me? And he was adopted in Brazil, put into a booth in Cadillac, and put in a private jet and brought down to Nigeria. I called Barrister Jofo. Barrister Jofo told me that he was adopted in Ethiopia.
Okay.
I asked Barrister Jofo, who gave you this information? He told me it was a DSS officer when they served them the paper in his law chamber.
Okay.
I told him, Barrister, all these informations are not true, but there is element of truth I will pick, because what they are giving is like a tip. So
Okay.
I start working on those tips.
All of them are cooked lies. You know, just the same thing that Ejiofor is doing is the same thing this one is doing. Lies everywhere. You know, this one will tell you this, but they knows what actually happened. Because at the end of the day, this one say, I know he was in Kenya. From nowhere, you know he was in Kenya. And Ejiofor, ask Ejiofor today to bring that paper they served them, that the DSS wrote that they took him from Ethiopia. Ejiofor cannot provide such paper because such document does not exist. Okay? And they denied him visa to Finland 3 times. They denied him visa. So, but let us read. Now, ostensibly offering solution for lasting peace, which Sheikh Gumi, who is effectively but brazenly aiding, abetting, and benefiting from the proceeds of heinous activities of Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, and bandit, cannot offer, but still protected by a security agent of the state. I want you people to understand that this Ejiofor, who claimed to be defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is now making reference to Gumi and Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen. I do not know what Ejiofor is trying to do here. I don't know what he's trying to present here, but of course, you know, from you and I, we now understand that Ejiofor is now, you know, trying to, reference Boko Haram, trying to compare Boko Haram and IPOB. That is what Ejiofor is doing here. Otherwise, why would Ejiofor be talking about Gumi and Boko Haram, that he is coming to do what Gumi is doing? I am telling you, Ejiofor is now telling you he is doing what Gumi is doing. So which means Ejiofor have access to ESN. Which means Ejiofor has access to ESN commanders. Because if Ejiofor is now trying to tell you that he is doing what Gumi is doing, Gumi have access to terrorists. IPOB is not terrorist. But we have our security. So Ejiofor have access to the security. That is why I call him the eye of the caliphate in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Ejiofor was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, Ejiofor was part of the eyes. Ejiofor entered IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. Welcome back. So you have seen that. He is the eye of the Fulani Caliphate in IPOB because he gained the trust of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He gained the trust of IPOB ESN personnel and he entered them. And he began to pass vital information to what led to the death of Ikonso. Don't be surprised that Ejiofor was having meeting with the ESN commanders, including meeting with Ikonso. Don't be surprised that Ejiofor have, don't be surprised that even Ikonso may have passed a night in Ejiofor's house. What I'm telling you is nothing but the truth. So Ejiofor was acting like Gumi. How Gumi was acting to the bandit is the exact thing Ejiofor was doing to IPOB and ESN. And he penetrated and began to go for meeting. Let us read. I am reading his writing, it is not me saying it. He said, ostensibly offering that he was frequently coming home to ostensibly offering solution for lasting peace, which Sheikh Gumi, who is effectively but brazenly aiding, abetting and benefiting from the proceeds of heinous activities of Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen and bandits cannot offer, but still protected by the security agent of the state. These meetings have always been the knowledge and commendation of all relevant stakeholders, whom I may not mention in this part of my press statement. You see, it was involving all stakeholders that Ejiofor does not want to mention in this press statement, but Ejiofor mentioned it. Ejiofor mentioned it during the interview, which I played. Ejiofor said the governors, the political elite, the all stakeholders, Nigeria security agent, they are of the know of this particular thing he is doing. He said that if it was to be in a very good society, he must be protected. Now, as Ejiofor, protecting Ejiofor against who? Against who? If you are having...
And by Daruban Lineno, ka unusi, when I say Koran, near name, and the Kaisikun, when I get no update. bụ gbasata maka ife na-eme n'ala Igbo. Na dịka ị na-anya, ọ na-anụgo ife Biafran Prime Minister kwuo n'elu akwụkwọ, and nke dịka ibe ya bụ dịka ịnụ ya bụ ife ka ife nwere ike ikwu n'ụdị nke gị gbasata maka ya bụ ife Biafran Prime Minister kwuo n'elu akwụkwọ. Gịnị ka ị nwere ike ikwu? Drop ọra ya on the comment section below. And nke ọzọkwa bụ ịma na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya eje kọọtụ echi niile. Anyị nche na-etinye ya n'ekpere ka Chukwuka abịa ma mee ka ọ pụta. So anyị etinye ya n'ekpere. Ọ bụrụ na ịbụ onye Igbo, ịbụ onye Biafra, ịbụ onye Eastern Region, tinye ya n'ekpere, make it a prayer, in fact mee fasting about it, ka Chukwu nye ya mmeri and nye ụmụ Chineke mmeri. Dịka isi na-ekwu ya, ọ naghị isikwu ya ka ọ ya adịrịrị. Ise. Alright, thank you once again and stay tuned. Ya bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka isi wee na-ewetara nnukwu ozi ya dị oke mkpa. Daalụ ụmụnne m, ka emesịa.